Welcome back to the neighborhood. Our next guest is Giusy Cusumano. Welcome to the neighborhood, Giusy.
Good to see you.
So tell everyone in the neighborhood who you are, how you got into the business, and where you're at right now.
So my name is Giusy Cusumano. I got into the business about 5 years ago, and I just always was interested in real estate. My husband and I, we invest in properties, and just always loved the idea of doing something like this. Finally did, and I'm glad I did because I love helping people find their forever homes.
Now, when you do investing in real estate, are you doing buy and holds or flips or both?
No, we just buy properties and rent them out. That's mainly our thing. We don't do any flips. We thought about it, but I think it's a lot more difficult than it sounds.
Yeah, I was just talking to Mike before we came in, and we were talking about everybody watched, Armando Montalongo on TV and Tarek and his wife on TV a couple years ago, and everybody in the world thought they were a property flipper because they could go in and say a sink would look good there and let's change the paint color, and it has changed a ton.
Oh yeah.
It's much harder. Take it from someone who's messed a couple flips up. It's much harder than
and you have to have a team, I feel like.
Yeah.
If you don't have that team, then it's not going to work.
Yeah. So what's your favorite part about, if you have a buyer, what's your favorite part about the business?
Well, if I have a buyer, obviously finding that home for them. Because
Yeah.
sometimes, especially in this market, it's very hard to find, or win a bid. And so when I do, it's so satisfying to me.
Do you have a perfect client? Like, are you more geared towards first-time home buyers, or are you looking at more of the luxury listings, people with the step-up homes? And
Funny, I do a little bit of everything. I've had, higher-end clients. I've had clients that are just first-time home buyers that can only afford a very, small amount, which doesn't matter to me. I work with anyone. That never deters me from working with someone.
nice.
Yeah.
And you've had experience working on a team and working for yourself?
Yes.
Give me a little bit of an idea of what the difference is between working on a team and having all the responsibility on your shoulders.
Okay, well, working on a team for me, it was great for the beginning, just for some education, but I found out very quickly it was not for me.
Yeah.
Just because I have a little bit of the control more. So for me, I like to make sure that everything is done right, and from start to finish, I am always on top of it. And so I feel like I have more say-so and more control over it when it's just me.
Nice. Okay, so outside of work, because it can't be all work and no play,
Yeah.
what do you do for your heart or your spirit or your free time that keeps you going or makes you feel really good?
I mean, I do work out a lot. I enjoy doing that. And we have two beautiful girls, 24 and 19. So they still live at home, so they keep me busy too. And just enjoy spending time with my husband. We go out to dinners and just, travel, things like that.
Nice,
That's
nice.
cool.
And your daughter, we'll give her daughter a plug. Your daughter helped me out really well. Gianna at Top Golf in Mount Laurel took really good care of us, getting us the platinum membership. So if anybody's looking for a platinum membership, Gianna Cusumano take really good care of you, for sure. All right, so your last question is, if you could have an interview with any person, alive or dead, throughout history, who would it be?
Oh, alive or dead? I think I probably would say someone like Marilyn Monroe, only because I feel like her life was cut short, but I think that there was so much more depth to her and never really got a chance to learn.
That's a pretty interesting one. She would be a really good interview,
Yeah.
especially because if you could talk to her now, she had the info
she had
on
the
the
dirt.
Kennedys.
Let's be honest,
and
she had the
yeah,
dirt.
right.
Yeah.
So that would be a really great
Yeah.
conversation because she would tell you
Yeah.
what really happened there.
That would be a good one, yes.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Giusy, for coming
Thank
by.
you for having me.
Don't be a stranger. We'll be back with the next guest.